time, Walter Payton is in for the touchdown. Walter Payton. That's touchdown number 102 of a sensational career, and a fine block by Mark Bortz, the left guard, and the Bears strike early.
Bortz over there, Jim Covert the tackle. Walter Payton told us yesterday, I asked him, I said, what play would you like to run if it's your favorite? He said, short yardage. Give me a 4th and 1 when we really need it, or 3rd and 2 down close to the goal line. Right in this kind of situation, when we need it, I'll take it. A good kick-out block on Eric Wright, and Walter doesn't need a whole lot of them.
And now Kevin Butler, who's the leading scorer in the NFL. Steve Fuller is holding to try to add the 7th point here early. And Butler is now a perfect 20 for 20 on the year. And with 12:31 remaining in the first quarter, the Chicago Bears score on their first possession and lead at 7-0. The key play is a 24-yard pass to Tim Reitman, the tight end, and a big 33-yard strike to Willie Gault to set up this touchdown. 6 plays, 73 yards.
We mentioned the key block by the left guard, Mark Bortz, on Eric Wright. Wright will come across for the force. Bortz will kick him out here, and Payton makes the run. Take a look at it. The left guard, Mark Bortz, on the pull. The cornerback, 21, Wright is up. There's the kick out right there by Bortz. You'll see it. Right there's the key block. And Walter goes on in.
49ers, who have to scratch back in this game, 19-10. The Chicago Bears are playing like they're the world champions in this one.
Definitely playing like they want to be.
Bears have befuddled the 49ers with their defensive alignment today. Jim McMahon has added just enough of a spark to give his team the lead. 11.5 to go in the 4th. 3rd and 11, and here they come on a blitz. Montana going up on top for Jerry Rice. Incomplete. Leslie Frazier covering on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Check this. The Bears send 9 guys. Fensick right here comes in on a blitz. The backers over here blitz. Everybody's blitzing. And I'll tell you, they put the pressure on Montana. Here they come. Everybody. 9 people. They've only got 2 defenders back there.
And here's the punt by Runeker. Ken Taylor is back at the 23. And upended at the 34-yard line by Michael Walter. 11:14 to go. That's the time remaining. We've had only 1 offensive touchdown in the game, that by Walter Payton on the first series of the game. The defenses have taken over, and the Bears have been distinguished today because of theirs. When we go back to 1963, the last time the Bears won the NFL title, Wayne, it was the keynote of it all was their bedrock defense.
It was, yes it was, and the only game they lost was here in San Francisco to the 49ers that season.
1st and 10 at the 34. Coming up to the line is Williamson. Payton carries. Gets outside. And Walter Payton, close to a 1st down, may even have it. Dana McLemore making the stop, and a good block by the right tackle, Keith Van Horn. They're shy by about a yard, but a good 9 yards. Look at what the 49ers have accomplished on the ground in the second half. And this team had been, the 49ers, coming into this game, the #2 rushing offense in the conference. 2nd and 1 at the 43. Payton gets a 1st down. Looked for the daylight and has it to the 47-yard line. Ricky Ellison on the tackle. 93 yards today for Walter Payton. The only game this season that he went over 100 was in the opening game against Tampa Bay when he gained 120 yards.
Said a good day for him, and kind of gave it he would like would be to carry the ball 20 times. He's approaching that. A couple weeks ago when they won a ball game against the Redskins, I think he carried the ball just 6 times. But he said they were blitzing a lot. It was time to go to something else.
1st and 10. The Bears at their 48-yard line. Payton on a pitch. Gets outside. picks up 5 or 6 yards. Jeff Stover making the tackle. And a block by Mark Bortz, the left guard, as the Bears chew up time and keep the ball on the ground. Meanwhile, playing the top of the 8th inning, Toronto trailing Kansas City as the Royals try to stay alive in the American League Championship Series. It'll be 2nd down and about 4 for the Chicago Bears. Bob McKittrick, offensive line coach for San Francisco. Trying to solve that 46 or whatever it is the Bears are throwing at the 90. It's Payton again. This time he's hit from behind, but may have the stretch to get close to the 1st down as the clock continues to tick.
Against the mirrored 46 that time, the Navajo defense. He's over 100 now.
For the 65th time in his remarkable career, Walter Payton has gone over the 100 mark. Last week he scored his 100 and 101st touchdowns. He has a TD today. And only Jim Brown, Lenny Moore, John Riggins, and Franco Harris, along with Don Hudson, can say they've scored 100 or more touchdowns.
Yeah, you know what I like? He started all but 6 games in his career.
3rd down and 1. And it's Payton again. And he appears to have the 1st down to the 42-yard line. Gary Big Hands Johnson and Milt McCall on the tackle.
They're doing a good job with the clock now. McMahon is using that 30-second clock well. It's down to 8:49.
Ditka's doing a good job with that gum on the sideline. They're going to measure. The Bears led 13-0 at the quarter, then 16-0 early in the 2nd. And it's a 1st down for Chicago. And when Carlton Williamson returned a Jim McMahon interception 43 yards in the 2nd quarter to make it 16-7, it seemed to be the spark that the 49ers needed. And Ray Wershing kicked a field goal to make it 16-10. But the 3rd quarter was a standoff defensively, and Kevin Butler has kicked the important field goal to give the Bears that 9-point lead, meaning that the Niners need 2 scores. 1st and 10 for Chicago at the San Francisco 43. Payton gets by Dean, gets by Keena Turner, and is finally tackled at the 36. Right now, for an NFL Today report, here's Brent Musburger in New York. Brent?
Dick, a freak accident involving outfielder Vince Coleman of the St. Louis Cardinals. Prior to tonight's playoff game, the tarpaulin mechanism, which rolls out of the ground, accidentally caught Coleman's leg underneath. He was screaming in pain before the machine was finally turned off. Coleman was carried off the field on a stretcher. He has been taken to the football locker room for x-rays, and Dick, we'll keep you posted on the outcome of that. Let's go back to you and Wayne Walker.
Thank you, Brent, and that is a bizarre injury and a critical one for the St. Louis Cardinals, and we hope Vince Coleman's all right. 2nd down and 4, Matt Suey, and Tom Shell grabs a hold of him. Suey. Shy of a 1st down, but the clock continues to run.
They're doing a great job with the clock, as I mentioned before, and it's coming from that offensive line. Every time the ball is snapped, there's a great surge by the white-shirted Bears, and they're controlling the most important element of this game right now, the line of scrimmage.
The Bears have held the ball for 4 minutes on this drive, which only frustrates Bill Walsh. His team needs a touchdown and a field goal to pull it out. There have been 6 straight running plays by the Chicago Bears, and you can expect one here on 3rd and 2, but you never know with Jim McMahon. Under 7 minutes to play. Payton. And Payton has another 1st down for the Bears.
And in the situation, he told us yesterday that he likes to have it. If I had 1 play left to run, I'd have wanted to be a short yardage situation where we needed it.
And Walter Payton was part of a Chicago Bear team that struggled.
Yeah.
And he was the workhorse, and it was Payton left and Payton right, and the Bears never mounted any kind of an offense. That's what Payton has done today. All-time leading rusher in the NFL. Scott Garnett is now in a nose tackle in place of Tui Asisopo. Not much Bill Walsh can do on the sidelines. The Bears in a textbook drive here. 1st and 10 on the 31. Walter Payton finds a hole. Covers up in a hurry, and it's Jim Farnhorst making the tackle, and a quiet 60,000 here at Candlestick Park.
We mentioned the offensive line and giving them credit, but you can't give enough credit to Matt Suhey also, who has been the lead blocker on the majority of all these plays, and I haven't seen him, looking down there this afternoon, I haven't seen him miss a block.
6 times Joe Montana has been sacked in this game. The 49ers came in as the team. They had sacked the opposition twice as many times as they had after 5 games last year. But Ditka, tough and hard-nosed, has seen his team play that way today. 2nd and 7. This time Matt Suhey doesn't go anywhere on that play. Scott Garnett making the tackle. 5:15 showing on the clock, and it'll be 3rd down. If the Bears kick a field goal here and they're stalled on this drive, that would mean that the 49ers would need 2 touchdowns to pull out this game.
So then they're almost in a situation now on this defensive down. It'll be 3rd and about 8, where perhaps they might have to take a chance with an all-out blitz, much like we've seen the Bears do a couple times.
2 years ago in Chicago on a rainy, windy day, we saw the Bears beat the Niners 13-3, and that seemed to be the starting point for the Chicago Revival. 3rd and 8. Pass caught by Suhey, and Suhey is out of bounds. He has the 1st down at the 20-yard line. Ricky Ellison made the play, and that's a gutty play by a gutty quarterback.
Great composure by McMahon. Look, play action. Here comes the blitz. He steps back, lofts it over an arm, right out to Suhey out in the flat. Great composure.
Matt Suhey, a reliable workhorse in support of Walter Payton all these years. And the Bears, with their first pass of this drive, have held the ball now almost 7 minutes. 1st and 10 at the 49er 20-yard line. 4:34 on the clock. 19-10. The Bears are leading, trying for their 6th in a row. And into the ball game is Dennis Gentry. And that's got to show the confidence that Mike Ditka has in Gentry in this important game, going with a fresh player, but a player who really hasn't been in there in the hitting to hold on to it, and he did.
For one play, and then here comes number 34 back in. And all they're thinking now in that Bear huddle and with this guy and Matt Suhey is hang on to the ball, because you know the 49ers on defense will be digging in there after.
4 minutes remaining. 2nd down and 7. Bears already in solid field goal range, where Kevin Butler has kicked 4 today. And it's Walter Payton gets a hole, and Payton may go all the way. Touchdown! Touchdown by Payton. And the Chicago Bears, who were beaten 23-0 in the championship game last year here at Candlestick Park, have broken this game open as Walter Payton has run 17 yards for his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. 132 yards for Walter Payton today, and the Bears lead it 25-10. A drive that went 7.5 minutes, Wayne.
And great blocks over there by Mark Bortz and Jim Covert. Had people down.
Kevin Butler with Steve Fuller doing the holding. Kick is good. 3:41 remain, and it looks dim for the 49ers. The Bears are on top in a big way. Seven minutes and 33 seconds. That is the key to the scoring drive as the Bears lead it now 26-10.
Watch the blocking at the point of attack on the Bears that time. Everybody got one. The tight end will block down, get a block. Covert pulls out here, kicks out. Bortz, the guard, comes around and goes through. Walter Payton, perhaps the best runner ever, takes it the rest of the way. Kick out on the linebacker by Covert. Bortz fills inside, and then the great ones can do the rest.
He rode Ronnie Lott into the end zone.